I'm going to talk to you about how we can create ads using our text message lead generation to gather seller leads and buyer leads through Kijiji, Facebook, and offline advertising. Hold tight. It's going to be quick. I'm going to show you different strategies and different options that you can use. Big tip, if you don't have the listing, don't worry, you can still use somebody else's listing as long as they give you permission. Put an ad out like this and away you go. You're going to start playing. So the key is not to give them too much. Give them enough information, but not a whole lot of information so that they're going to want to contact you. And then, promote this to utilize your text message. So this eliminates all landing pages. It's really easy. Most people are on Kijiji on their phone anyway, so they just text the number and away they go. So how you want to capture leads within Kijiji is pretty simple. So I've kind of just crafted a setup kind of mock Kijiji ad. And up at the top, you'll see here the title, A Beautiful Waterfront Home for Sale. Just random. I know you guys are the expert at doing all the titles, so we'll leave that to you. But something that's got to be catchy, kind of unique. So to the area, whether it be waterfront homes, it could be investment properties or whatever. So this is how the ad kind of would look. This is just a random picture here. I just grabbed from whatever. It's a beautiful waterfront home. Looks more like a shack, but anyhow. So anyways, it's just a picture off the internet. So I grabbed that. And then so basically, but what we'll want to concentrate on is the description. So as normal, you put all your information in. I just kind of copied what other realtors are doing on Kijiji for the first part. Like, you put your MLS listing to be compliant, and you put all your MLS copyright stuff down at the bottom or whatever you have to do. But this is the important part. You don't want to give them too many pictures, and you don't want to give them a price because you want them to contact you, right? So not only are you going to be gathering the information from people contacting you on your Kijiji account, but you're also going to be contacting everybody if they actually register through the text message. So that's where you're going to capture their name, their phone number, and the whole deal. So they're opting in to get more information, more pictures, and details and price. So it's very easy. Even if they contact you on Kijiji, you can just basically say, hey, listen, text over the code 0009 or whatever your code is to the toll-free number, and all the information will be sent to you there. And that way you'll be able to gather all their information. You can follow up with them, and that becomes your lead. So that's number one way how to capture leads on Kijiji. Here's another example of a Kijiji ad that I've just kind of created for an open house. You want to title your open house how you would title it. I'm assuming you would go open house for the date, and you want a really catchy picture. Although mine isn't, but some people may like it. Some may, it depends on the listing that you have or that you choose to collaborate with somebody else. So basically, within the description here, it's kind of the same as previously. All I did was I changed the top heading, and I've just put open house and the date, and then register early to our open house to receive a free home inspection. So just like we set up on our incentive code, so which is your number with an A in front of it, that's going to, take them through the whole text journey, and it's going to capture all their name, their information, and then it's going to say, hey, you've registered. You're eligible for the free home inspection. If you have it. If not, you can do some other draw or whatever your imagination comes up with to kind of capture those people early to your open houses. So, you want to list this house, or you want to put this listing probably, whenever, 3 to 4 days before the actual open house, so you can market your open house, whether it's on Facebook or Kijiji. The ad's kind of going to be similar. Again, you don't want to put a whole lot of pictures on it because you want to leave them kind of wondering what this house is about. You don't put a price in because you want them to contact you. And this will provide all the information that they're going to need. And I also left in your other code so that if they want more pictures, or if they don't want to register early because they don't really care about the home inspection, they still have the option to get all the details just with this regular code. So this will provide all the details and the price of the home as well. So that's tip number 2. Same as kind of the first one, except for you're changing around to register early. So that's it for now. Just hold tight and I'll get some more. In this section, just wanted to talk about some offline advertising. So this is just an example. I'm not a sign designer, but this is what you would want to kind of customize your rider sign to look like. So for those of you who don't know what a rider sign is, it's the sign that sits upon your for sale sign outside. So when people are driving by, so that's the offline advertising. You can catch people that are driving by, walking by, or whatever. They always have their phones. They can just pull over instead of going to the internet and trying to find your website to go into the listing. All they have to do is just text this information, and it's going to gather their phone number, their name, their email. Are they working with a realtor? The whole deal. And then they're going to receive the price, pictures, and details of whatever the website address that you put in your code when you set it up. So this is just one example. So just give me a second. I'm going to change your picture. This would be your sign writer. I'm going to show you now the picture of what could be you could advertise within an open house. Just a second. So here's a sample. You could make a sandwich board, or on this sign, it looks like it's created on one of the fold-out ones. But you can have this, little sign anywhere sitting on the counter in your open house. You guys are the experts with the sign design, so you take it to your sign designer and say, this is the information that I want to portray, cater to my my label or my brand, and so I can put it somewhere within the house and, have people sign in, whether it be at the front door or on the kitchen counter or wherever it may be. It's another way to capture people when they're in the house, because a lot of people will just kind of go through, see you later, off to the next kind of thing. So you want to make sure that you're capturing those buyers, because even if you're looking for sellers, naturally the buyers are the sellers as well. That's the best way to find those seller leads as well, because a lot of them are selling the houses as well. So you're going to get buy and sell leads from this tactic. It's not like the old stuff where you got to go through landing pages and all this kind of stuff, where there's no equipment needed, no building, no nothing. All you need is just to advertise it. And that's all you got to do, and it'll capture it. This is the system.